the rhythm flow. Our channels are trained and we're ready to go. Rock the subscribe button, don't hesitate. Join our crew, it's never too late. Thumbs up, hearts racing, comments to blaze. We're building a community that forever stays. Rolling thunder, crushing plains, reaching winds for telling gain.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Silvershade here, back in the Outer Worlds Spacer's Choice Edition. We last live stream we played this. We had just gotten to the Groundbreaker, and we gotten some of the quests. So that's what we're going to pick up today. We're going to start exploring around the Groundbreaker, start doing some of the quests. And I'm actually kind of curious for the Groundbreaker here if there's going to be any kind of fighting on board, or if it's just kind of be one of those locations where all we do is just talk to everybody and then go to a different location. So we're going to find out. Hi, Sarah. Welcome on in. Glad you can make it. All right, so we're going to talk to the security people here. A workbench discovered where? Ooh, okay. Can't talk to her. That's okay. Let's use the workbench. See, breakdown. We got a lot of things we could probably break down because you can see I don't have a lot of inventory space. So let's see. Grenade launcher. All right. Well, before I do that, let's just go through. Let's clean things up here because I don't. We'll start with the security officer here in a minute. But let's see what's she using. Light chaos choice. Okay, so she's using it 180. I want to save that for myself, maybe. 42 impact hammer. You know what? Let's change that out. All right, now let's look at my character's weaponry. All right, so let's see. That's using light ammo. That's using heavy ammo. Okay. That's using heavy. And that. Okay. That's the light machine gun compared to, let's see, that's the grenade launcher. Heavy machine gun. Might hold on to that because especially if I get a lot more heavy armor or heavy ammo. Let's see, light choice 180. Okay, well, let's see. So I got that one. Okay, yeah. Oh, good. Well, let's break this one down. Automag pistol. Let's keep some pistols on us for now. We're going to get rid of the stun baton. Let's get rid of that. Assault rifle. Why don't we go ahead and let's keep that for now. Oh, no, I've already got one. So, yeah, let's get rid of that. And let's see. Trip blade. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Which is good because then this will give us stuff that we can use. Get rid of that. Like, especially to repair. Plasma torch. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Probably get rid of that. Yep, get rid of that. And that. Let's see. Sawed-off shotgun. Yeah, why don't we hang on to that? Let's get rid of one of them. Let's see. Light assault rifle. Maybe we'll hang on to that. Let's get rid of that. I already got one of those. Get rid of that. That. We might hold on to that one. Oh, we'll get rid of that. Hold on to that. Hold on to that. Why don't we go ahead and let's see what she's using. 142, 120. Yeah, we can go ahead and we can break that down. No problem. We can do that. Okay. And break down. All right, now armor, probably not worry about that. We still got some room. Got all these health items in here. Add consumable. I've never quite figured out how to use this secondary spot once I equip something in there. Oh, hey, Majestic. Welcome on in. Glad you could make it. Yeah, just getting started here. I have to look up to see how to use this secondary slot. I know I can put stuff in it, but I don't know how to use it. Hey, Geeky, welcome on in. Glad you could make it as well. Hope you're all having a great day here. Just going through, cleaning up our inventory a little bit. All right, we got mods and stuff. All right, we're not going to worry about those right now. I think we're good to go. Got cleaned up our inventory because we were almost full here. Oh, hey, Rookie, welcome on in. Glad you can make it. Yeah, we're getting a nice full house today. Love it. All right, we're going to go over here and talk to the security guards, because I don't think we did that last time. Oh, I don't think we can. Okay, well, that's fine. They don't want to talk to me. I don't want to talk to them. And I can't go in there. All right, that's fine with me. All right, let's see. Welcome. Got a meeting at 4 p.m., but I'm on snack break currently. Cool. Cool. What are you playing? I am playing the Outer Worlds Spacer Choice Edition. It's an Obsidian RPG. It's really, really cool. I like it. From what I hear, it's not very long, but that's all right. Because I'm playing it because I've wanted to play it for a long time. I started playing it a long time ago, but I couldn't get into it because it was causing havoc with my eyes. But I think it was back then. I didn't understand a lot of the graphic settings back then. So they made some changes to it. Looks like, I don't know if they made changes to it, but I have a better understanding now of the changing graphic settings, and so I have no issues playing it now. So that's cool. And I'm also curious about the Outer Worlds too. So I figured let's play this one first before the second one comes out, because I definitely want to play that. And I think the second one is coming out, I think at the end of. So I don't know if it's the end of October, but it's sometime in October, and I think it's coming to Game Pass. So I'm excited for that. So I definitely want to play that. All right. Oh, I can take all those? Ooh, yes, please. Do you mean objective? If that's what you mean. Basically, the objective is the basic premise of the story was you were on the colonist ship, the Hope. Something happened, and you got lost for a certain number. The ship got lost, and things. The colonies have all changed, and so you're trying to find. I don't know if the main objective is maybe revive the people on the Hope. I'm not exactly sure. But basically you got woken up, and I think the idea is to try to find, maybe resurrect the people on the Hope, or change the way things are done on the colony. I think that's what's going on. Okay. So that's where we've got to head there. There's a terminal there. It looks like it's back this way. Can't get in that way. It is like a maze. It'll be amazing if I can find my way around here. There's security. I've already looted all up here. Looks like that's... I can't get over that. I jump over that? No, won't let me. Figures it won't. Ow! Yeah, watch out. I think there's fall damage. Let's see. In a way, it kind of can have that feel to it. Obsidian did do Fallout New Vegas. So, yeah, it could have a little bit of that Fallout feel. Yeah, that is highly possible. Because they did do Fallout New Vegas. Reminds me when I go into the Oblivion, or Gates in Oblivion. Okay, I think I'm missing something here. Oh, open. Duh. Okay, I guess we have to go in here. Restricted access, authorized personnel only. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. Restricted area, unauthorized personnel, and restricted areas will be shot on sight without question. You can either fight, sneak, or use a holographic shroud to get through restricted areas. Post-mortem fines will be paid by the closest living relative. Okay. So, let me see. Oops. I know we did get that holographic thing. Where it is, I have no idea. Maybe is it under here? Model spaceship. Junior deputy. Holographic shroud. Okay, inspect. Okay, this device projects a holographic image over the user and makes for an effective disguise in the right hands. Okay. Doesn't really tell me how to use the thing. All right, well, let me just see if I can... No. Maybe there's a... Well, maybe I can go through other doors for now. Security don't want to talk to me, and I definitely don't want to get shot. Well, I tell you what, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to save it. Don't want to do anything stupid. I've done that before, not save. All right, let's see. Oh. I was afraid of that. I was afraid of that. Okay, it didn't work. I didn't see anything for that. All right, gonna load that back up. See? Yeah, that's why you save before you do something stupid. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. So there's somehow I've got to get to that terminal. Yeah, I can open this door. Okay, here we go.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
No, this is a single player.
Travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch.
Yeah, now this game is single player only, from my understanding.
Savage and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This is Halcyon News.
See, that's barred. Nope, can't get up there. How about here? Can I get up this way? How about over here? Looks like it doesn't want to let me. All right, that's okay. There's probably nothing up there anyhow. All right, let's see. There we go. We're now inside. Gotta look up to see how to use that holographic shroud. Let me see if there says anything in our codex here. Stealth. Holographic shroud. Here we go. Holographic shroud projects a disguise. You can, okay. Restricted areas are off limits, unauthorized personnel, and otherwise result in being attacked. Okay, but it doesn't really tell me how to use the thing. Doesn't tell me, and it doesn't show up anywhere where I could access it. I don't. Okay. Weapon parts. See, here it is right here, and so I don't know if it's auto. I don't know. It almost feels like there's got to be a way to use it. I may have to look it up at some point. Maybe we'll eventually figure it out. See that? Yeah, that's the terminal there where we need to talk, but we can't get in there without fighting, and I don't want to fight right now unless I have to. Okay, the Lost Hope. Rest and go.
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and Rest, but folks never knew when to leave. Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time.
All right, sorry, business. Okay, so I'm looking for Gladys. How's life on the Groundbreaker? Do you do business with the promenade merchants? I'll be on my way. I'm looking for Gladys.
Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left, or second unit from the right, depending on which direction you count from.
Okay, how's life on the Groundbreaker?
Fine, as long as the board keeps its grubby mitts to itself. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade holds our economy together, and Sublight is the shoddy jewel in our rusty old crown.
Okay, how does Groundbreaker keep the board at bay?
Our Chief Tennyson has an independent streak, same as her mother and grandmother who rode this ship on the crossing. There's a reason the board's embassy is a glorified shoebox. While Junlei Tennyson lives and breathes, Groundbreaker remains free.
Hey, Gamer Kid, welcome on in. Glad you can make it. Yeah, we're just talking with people here on the Groundbreaker. All right, so you mentioned Sublight.
Our local garbage collectors. That Lilia Hagen never met a debris field she didn't like. She freely admits she planted her roots in Groundbreaker to escape board oversight. But I think there's more to it. She's unusual in the head, that one.
All right, do you do business with the Promenade merchants?
Of course. Most of our supplies come and go through merchants. Company ships and salvage runs are the only traffic we tend to get. I try and steer clear of that creepy fellow in the moon mask. If there's a cost to being a company man, he paid it in spades.
Yeah, I'll be on my way. Yeah, when it comes to streaming Fortnite, I'm not getting enough requests for it, gamer kid. So you know, I'm not gonna stream it right now unless I get like a lot more requests for it. I don't mind doing shorts, especially when I'm squadding up with Majestic and Dempsey and Icarus and the rest of the crew. You know, because if I'm already playing, I can very easily clip some content, funny content. And boy, do we got some funny stuff lined up. Oh yeah, I just finished editing the shopping cart clip. Yep, Majestic knows all about that one. The shopping cart.
This is Halcyon News.
Yes, I do agree with Sarah. I do enjoy streaming RPGs. Yep, I really do.
Fall finals are scheduled to air.
But I'm not against streaming Fortnite, especially if, you know, if I start getting a lot of requests for it from a lot of people, then I can definitely, you know, maybe shuffle things around. If I do decide to stream it, I may only do it on Twitch for now if I decide to do that. But for now, I really enjoy the RPGs,
Only
and
news in the Halcyon Colony.
we have a lot of fun in the Fortnite when just basically kind of like Fortnite After Dark, basically. Yeah, and Majestic remembers the shopping cart one. Oh yeah. Yep, I just finished that one this morning and I got it scheduled and ready to go. All right, let's see. Can I climb up here? All right, let's see. Rest and Go terminal. Pay to view movies. Pay to views are restricted to diamond level guests, but feel free to pursue our catalog. My Big Candid Friend. Nanners. Yeah, no. Yeah, that's that's just depends. See, a lot of times when we're playing it, it's like so late at night that the time for me to stream it, it's yeah, I don't think it, that's why I don't stream it at night, because it's so late. And especially since I've got like such a backlog of shorts as it is, you know, I have like quite a few Fortnite ones still, but that doesn't account for, I think I've got some for Jurassic World Evolution 2. I might even have some more. Oh, and some Satisfactory. So I've got a list of shorts I still have to edit. So, and a lot of times that's when, at night I'll edit them. So yeah, or you know, so that's why it's kind of hard for me to stream additionally outside the schedule. I mean, that doesn't mean I won't stream outside the schedule, but if I can get caught up, yeah, that's a possibility. But right now I've got so much shorts to do. Do I really need to pick up all this stuff? All right, I'll do it anyway. Heavy ammo, well, that's always worth it. Ale logger. Right now, it is almost 12:30 p.m. I'm on the west coast of the United States. That's where I'm at. Okay, let's see. No doors here. Came in there. Vending machines. We'll have to check them out. If I can find the time, Gamer Kid. If I can find the time. Right now, I just don't have the time. I've got so much on my plate. That's cool. Yeah, it's just like, you know, especially, you know, streaming, you know, 3 days a week, probably for a good 4 or 5 hours. And on top of that, I'm not convinced my machine is still is stable. I noticed when I launched up the game this before stream, I noticed the video camera was lagging. Things were, it just didn't feel right like it normally does. So I'm hesitant to poke around and other people's work, like, you know, the collabing, you know, joining other games right now with this machine, because I'm just afraid that it's gonna suddenly shut down or quit, which it has done recently. So it's doing that same pattern that I had almost a year ago. So if it keeps acting up, I'm at the ready. I can try changing the power supply and see if that takes care of it. Let's see. What do we got on the chat here? That's cool, Rookie. That's cool. Yeah, I know she streamed it last night on Twitch. Oh, standard armor. All right, let's start here. I don't know if I want to. Maybe I at least get. You know, let me sell the junk. I don't know if anything happened. Accept all that. Do I need any of the, I think I'm okay on that. You know, I should probably buy more of that. What is this? Baked beans. Light ammo. Yeah. At least buy the light ammo, because I'm hurting for light ammo. I think, you know, I'll go and I'll buy that too. What do we got in this one? More light ammo. Okay. Sawed-off shotgun. Lots of that. Okay. I have been on YouTube for about 2 years. I think it's almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years this month. The end of this month, I believe. Yeah, Sarah and I, we both do content for the channel. Take a peek. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Anyone in there?
Now, see here, what was I doing again?
Going crazy.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
Yeah, I don't want to steal any of that stuff. Let's see. Oh, I've definitely saw that already. Aha! There's Gladys.
Did I hear something?
I heard something.
Uh-oh.
What do you think you're doing?
Persuade, I was just leaving.
All right, fine. Get out of here.
Yeah, yesterday I think was definitely a random stream for Majestic.
Bless my heart. A stranger come knocking on a poor old woman's door. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookies are? Made without a single natural ingredient or an oven. Just like store-bought.
Let's see. Phineas sent me, he said you could sell me a nav key to Stellar Bay.
Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar Bay turned their noses up at the board. You and I could be thrown to the void just for discussing such a transaction. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the board's control. For the time being, at least.
That's good.
Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. if you find yourself lacking in the bits, I might have an opportunity you'd be interested in.
Okay, let's see. Tell me about this. Any chance for a discount since Phineas sent me? See, any chance of a discount?
Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his prime, did he tell you? Real light on his feet. Real light on the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Laws. Maybe I should charge you double.
Hey, 10,000. Ooh, I ain't got no 10,000 bits. All right, tell me about this
Well,
opportunity.
I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the groundbreaker, as well as earn some bits. But if you've got qualms...
No qualms here. Let's hear the details.
Do you know Edna, over in engineering? Sweet as a pea, that one. On occasion, she'll pass along transmissions I might find interesting. She sent me a recording of a distress signal she'd scraped from the groundbreaker's comm array. Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And Auntie Cleo abandoned that place years ago.
Okay. We'll stay longer on Friday. Son straight due to school. But thanks, Gamer Kid. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, school and stuff. Yeah, that's always important. Yeah, definitely. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, let's see. Say no more. I'm in. Why was Roseway abandoned?
Can't say I know for sure. Maybe it never really was.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer than all get out. Might have been a ruse to keep the rest of the board from sniffing around.
Say no more. I'm in.
You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. I like that. Here's a copy of the SOS recording, complete with the coordinates. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. Corporate bigwigs will pay top bit for inside information on their competitors. The more we got the corps fighting each other, the less time they got to meddle in our affairs.
Okay, Rookie, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right, abandoned outpost, corporate secrets. Got it.
Don't forget to come find old Gladys when you're done.
Of course. Let's see. What other jobs do you know about?
Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. She's been trying to get a handle on this heat problem we've got. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law forfend someone call me a liar.
Okay, I want to talk to you about the opportunity you mentioned.
Yes, dearie?
Okay. Oh, no, never mind. Thanks.
Anytime, sweetheart.
Thanks for your time.
You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
Yay, we leveled up. Woo! All right, let's see. We got 10 points. All right, so let's look at melee. Let's look at the unlock location hit effects. Probably not that. How about ranged? Handgun critical damage. Okay. Defense, dodge, persuade, stealth, sneak, tech, leadership. I've only got 10 to play with. Well, I think dialogue is definitely a good one to at least put some more in. That's helpful. Maybe we'll take that to 30 since it's like right there. We'll put a couple in tech. Maybe a couple in leadership. Put the rest in guns. Well, eventually we have to put more in melee, but for now I think that will do. We're going to apply here. And then we're going to look at our perks. Okay. We got to requires 5 previous perks. So it looks like we only have 3 right now. So let's see. You deal increased damage based on the number of flaws you have. Base armor rating also adds any armor you wear. Ooh, that might be a good one. Additional ammo stock on vendors, consumables, general stock. That's not bad. Quicken the dead, tactical time dollars, recharge rate. Lock the ability to fast travel when encumbered. That might be important later. Vendor prices are down. That might not be bad. Science weapon magazine. I don't do a lot of science stuff right now. Precision. Sprint speed. That might not be bad. Walk speed. That might not be bad. Damage when alone in party. Tactical time. Meter max. Base health. Tell you what. I think I'm going to do base health. That might help me stay alive a little bit longer. Okay. This looks like nothing but the bathroom. Oh, I'll definitely pick that up.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertising.
All right, let's see. Here's our journal. So here's what we're looking at. We got the empty man. Victor Max wants you to track down the scholar told him about the band journal. The scholar's been through the groundbreaker recently. Max thinks he can track him down by accessing a data cartridge from a terminal in the groundbreaker security office. Okay. So yeah, that's the question is, how the heck do I get into that security office without a firefight? Okay, where is meet groundbreaker's engineer? Okay, definitely going to be eventually get to the engineer. Dr. Wanda, sick bay. Update sick bay with the status of the shipment. Distress signal. Let's see. The distress signal has nav coordinates embedded in it. Play it on your ship so that Ada can get to the Roseway landing pad. Okay. We're definitely going to need to eventually do that. See, ask you to update Doctor. All right, so why don't we go and let's do that. Oh, we're going to go before. Let's see where we got to go. Let's look at our map. What is that? Oh, vending machine, vendor. Okay, active quest, inactive. Points of interest. Oh, okay. So any points of interest that we can see? Not really. That's active quest, solution vital. Okay, so that's nearby here.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew
Is this like
extra
a robot?
refreshing. It's an ale that's good for what ails you. Oh, and it's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. A lot of slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget.
You work for Spacer's Choice. Ever been to Edgewater?
Heard of it. My orientation aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
All right, it's not so bad. They're struggling, but they've got good hearts.
Yeah. I hope they're gonna be okay.
That's a Spacer's Choice beer. Take what you have, polish it up, and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
All right, let's see what you got for
Have a
sale.
look.
May have to eventually go through some of this stuff or remember to use some of it before I go to combat. Let's see, what weapons did they have? Nothing really. Oh, they got light ammo. I think for now I'm going to hold off. All right, did you have anything else to tell me?
Spacer's Jaw. It's recommended by 11 out of 10 Spacer's Choice medical professionals. Don't take my word for it. See for yourself. Make a choice. Spacer's Choice.
Okay, I've got to ask you about the hat.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division.
You doing all right in there?
Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
Can you see in there?
I can see all of the top quality merchandise in the Spacer's Choice catalog, which is available here at a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprout Wash, Mouthwash, and Mantafloss are among the exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Do you miss eating solid food?
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker, or anywhere in the Halcyon Colony.
Hey, do you have to sleep with that on?
Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig of 2-hour energy brew. The blast will send you through the stratosphere, and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed.
Okay. Where can I get a hat like that? Does Space Choice give you the make you wear that?
Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program. At Spacer's Choice, we care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vendor school, only to make him wear this hat.
Do you need me to help you get out of there?
Even if my contract didn't forbid it, I think it's part of me now. Now, are you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green, the future is spearmint.
Where can I get a hat like yours?
You would never ask if you knew what it's like in here. I mean, why, anyone can be a Spacer's Choice Consumer Relations Choice Specialist. Just keep your nose clean and aim for the moon.
I'm addressing the man beneath the mask. Are you okay?
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
All right. Sorry if I pushed you too hard, Martin.
should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't have to.
What do you sell here?
Anything and everything. Whatever you want, we got it. And when you need a replacement, we got that too.
All right, let's see. Anything and everything. Okay, must be shoddy quality if it needs replacing.
Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop buying new stuff. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again?
If you wouldn't mind.
Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelves, because customers just can't stop improving their lives with our fine products. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear, or you could buy from us at a much more reasonable rate.
These prices still seem steep to me.
Well, this is just the beginning of a long, fruitful relationship. Who knows what discounts await the loyal customer?
Okay. All right. I think that should be good. I'm a-leaving.
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't keep me out of there. I am not making a scene.
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yes.
See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jesse in the first place.
What's this about your friend?
Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Maybe I can look in on Jesse.
Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Yeah, quest objective requires you to enter a restricted area. If caught inside, you'll be shot on sight. Using a disguise will prevent immediate hostilities. All right. Well, that again leads me to how the heck Groundbreaker Medbay Terminal messages. Subject, where are my automechs? I need a status update. Irion, I know you boasted about the Sicilia shortcut, but could you maybe venture through a pocket of space that isn't infested with pirates? You know, pirates? The ones who love cargo and hate rules? Here in Medbay, we've got blunt tools, watered down meds, long shifts, and shaky hands. Don't let me down. Okay, return to route. All right. Oh, let's see. Logs, staff shortage. I'm at my wit's end coordinating with any authority outside of Groundbreaker. The board won't dispatch a surgeon unless Jun Lee agrees to share a third of all the docking revenue, and Spacer's Choice won't send supplies unless we make an exclusive deal to use their products. No, thank you. I've seen through shoddy needles breaking off in patients' arms. I need to chat with Jun Lee about this, but she has problems of her own. Some of us are growing concerned, and the cost of Groundbreaker's independence. All right. Ooh, don't give me COVID.
What seems to be the problem?
All right. I'd like to see Jesse Doyle.
If only my other patients had so many inquiring after them. I'll tell you what I've told the others. The records say Miss Doyle checked herself in and requested I admit no visitors. The requests of our patients are paramount, So no, you may not see her.
Perception, the world records say. Have you actually spoken to her yourself?
She's not my patient. I'm certain no one on my staff would falsify patient records, if that's what you're implying.
And how do you know? All right, can I buy supplies from you? You seem well stocked.
Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are hard to come by out here.
How do you mean?
We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Hey, see you around.
Take care.
I'm gonna save just in case.
Can't say I've seen you before. I take it you're a freighter captain?
Yep.
If you're here to better yourself, you'll have to wait. We're having a spot of trouble with our delivery service.
All right, Wheeler told me to tell you to get off his rear end about your shipment.
Did he now? Mouth on that man. I swear his late mother'd be ashamed. He must be referring to Irion. I'm sure the fool's gotten himself into another scrape. I'm beginning to wonder if I'm ever gonna get my service mechanicals at this rate.
I could try to find him.
I'd be grateful if you'd spare the time. We need his delivery soon as yesterday. Last he told me, he was taking a shortcut by Scylla, an asteroid in the Charybdis cluster. That's where I'd start, were I the adventuring type. You look out, though. The place is probably crawling with outlaws.
Don't give me the flu. They're all sick. Pick up. Oh, ID cartridge. Okay, you found an ID cartridge to use with the hologram. Oh, so that's how you use it. Oh, hi, Icarus. Welcome on in. Glad you can make it. This was a fun game. Yeah, it is fun. I love the humor. I really do. I just now found out how to use the holographic shroud, or I'm in the process. So I found an ID cartridge to use the holographic shroud. You'll now be automatically disguised when entering an associated or restricted area. Oh, okay. So once I find like the appropriate ID, looks like it's automatic. Okay, that's cool. All right, well, just as a precaution, I'm going to save the game. I don't want to do something stupid. All right, we're all saved. Okay, trespassers will be shot on sight and fined. Holographic disguise activated. Your holographic shroud has activated, giving you temporary access to this restricted area. Moving drains the shroud's energy. When it runs out, personnel will see you and interrogate you. Talk your way out of the interrogation to reset your shroud. It will get harder to talk your way out the more you are interrogated. All right. Operating room, quarantine.
Day, huh?
All right, so maybe we'll try to go to quarantine.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
Yeah. Okay. I'm looking to see if that person's in quarantine. I'm not sure where that person is. Obviously not in here. As a precaution, I think I'm going to go walk out. Now, let's just see if it reset it. It did. Okay, cool. That's good to know. Lots of dead bodies there.
Great work.
Oh, I see a little path there. Oh, see, I'm outside the restricted area now. Okay. Very cool. That's neat. I very rarely do I ever see games kind of do something like that with like the holographic shroud. I don't see very many games doing that. That's cool. I'm not worried about picking all that up. Weapon parts. I'll be ready for combat. Oh, hey. Did not know that was back there. Oh, is there another way to go? Oh, what's this? Squatter's Journal. I served on 2 corporate freighters before I got stranded here. Everyone's heard my sob story, but no one's listening. To them, I'm just background radiation. Wasn't my fault the captain decided to take off early. Wasn't my fault no one checked the crew manifest. Wasn't my fault they replaced me with a full-timer. Now I'm filthy, bitless, and bedless. As far as anyone's concerned, I'm groundbreaker trash. That's how I live. And if no one agrees to me, if no one agrees to take me on as crew, I suppose that's how I'll die. Wow. Interesting. Is this like the only way to go? Hey, Saeed. I'm good. I'm good. Glad you can make it. Wrecked. All right, let's check our journal here. All right, so yeah, we need to change that. Let's see. Thinks there's something amiss with Jesse. Yeah, worst contact. Yeah, let's change that so we can see where we have to go. Oh, I understand. I understand. You know, life can sometimes get in the way. Yeah, oh yeah, Batman. Yep. Okay, so she was in quarantine. All right, I'm going to reset the... Aha! Bard. Okay, here we go.
For the last ratted on rotten time, leave me in peace. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful recuperation requires not being disturbed, don't you?
Ellie sent me.
What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her to be worrying her pretty little head about me. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Got a cough that won't quit and sores all over my body. Highly lethally contagious. But I'll be fine, so long as I'm left alone.
She's worried about you a lot.
Criminy. She really ain't gonna drop this, is she? Alright, okay. We can discuss this like the level-headed folk that we are. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business to anyone with one ear and an intent to listen.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny it with my dying breath. You, ain't with the board, are you? See, I owe them a lot. I might have missed a payment or two, and the other night I swear someone was following me back to my room. So I hold up here to lay low.
Let's see. What did you do that got you in trouble?
What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of this ship, I swear.
Okay. Yet you think the board had someone follow you and now you're hiding out. And it looks like I may have lost connection to Caster Labs temporarily. Yeah, I'll have to look into the... Oh, you talking about Discord? Okay. Yeah, uh-oh, the Caster Labs, yep. I wonder if GG's messing around with Caster Labs. I know those two have a feud. All right, yeah, you think the board had... Yep, okay.
Think? No. I recognize a contracted killer when I see one, thank you. In my line of work, that's a skill you develop during week 1, assuming you want to keep breathing. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. I'm a thief. I specialize in particularly high-end and historically valuable items. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first time in 70 years.
Let's say, you know, you're busy with family. Yeah, that's understandable. It's understandable you can be busy with family. That's understandable. All right, so she stole it.
If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front to finance the operation. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the diamond, and it crumbled to stardust in my palm. Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom's deposit I'd spent.
Okay, Ellie asked me to help you, so that's what I plan to do.
Udom Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you one even bigger than Ellie owes me.
It looks like Caster Labs is back. Yay! I'll talk to Udom for you.
Thanks for helping me with the board. You're a real pal. Or I guess I should say, Ellie is one, huh?
All right, talk to Jesse. Okay. Yeah, I'm out. Woohoo! All right, no problem, Batman. Thanks for stopping by. Let me just save real quick since I did all that.
Any word on Jessie?
Yeah, she's a thief. She's in debt to the board and thinks someone's after her. I'll handle it. Or let's see, what's the story with you two anyway?
Let's just say she did me a favor and now I owe her. So did you find her or what?
She's in debt with the board and thinks someone's coming after her.
Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.
Okay, no problem, Sarah. Okay. Let's see. Well, that's going to take me deeper in.
Don't look funny at the crew.
Let's see. Bar open. Let's go to the bar.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regular advertisement for the following.
We move cargo 16 hours a day, and half of us still can't afford a bed.
We urge all of our listeners to remember that lack of productivity is not a victimless crime. Workers should be on the lookout for slacking and underperformance. Report anyone you suspect of time theft to your supervisor immediately. You've been listening to...
Back here. The door's closed. There's a kitchen area. Okay. Toilets. Back at the bar. Okay. Borstwurst. This way.
You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? That's how you know your weapon loves you back. I got a full line of weapon modifications I'd be happy to show you.
All right. What's the benefit of modifying my weapons?
Why, it gets you the weapon best suited for your lifestyle.
All the better for performing a little percussive maintenance.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. Perfectly serviceable. But what if you like finesse? Slap a scope and silencer on that bad boy. Bunker down in a bush someplace and pop off heads. What if you like getting in close and making a lot of noise? Extended ammo magazine and a barrel heatsink to bump up rate of fire.
How do I attach modifications?
Only takes a bit of elbow grease and a spot of engineering know-how. Most ships have a workbench near the cargo hold. Ours is in engineering. You could take your new toys over there if you feel like tinkering.
Okay. What if I change my mind? Can I take the mod off or replace it?
No and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, the originals tend to snap like plastic toys.
Oh, that's cheap. They're cheap. No wonder they snap when you take them off. All right, where can I find modifications?
Right here for a start. I got a fair selection. Modified weapons are my specialty.
Does modifying a weapon void the warranty?
A what? Sorry, hon. Here are bell shells we just don't discuss in polite topics, and WARRANTIES tops the list.
Thanks. All I need to know.
So, what can I get you?
Let me see what you got. Okay, let's see. Weapon mods. Speedy. Don't have enough for that. Weapon parts. Our range weapon mod. Magazine increase the amount of ammunition weapon can carry. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to look into maybe modifying my weapons at some point. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and see trash. Yeah, no. I don't see no trash bins to go peekaboo in this time.
How about I...
Oh, look, there we go. Just can't get in them. All right, let's see. 45 meters. Terminal, main terminal. Hack messages, admin access. Yeah, let's do that. All right, what do we got? Let's see here. Anyone seen Private Taylor? Haven't seen him in days. And where are we on that toilet clog? Someone must have took a fat dump. Like, if Chief Guyang taught me anything, if that's a crew's morale is potential to the quality of their outhouse, you take away a crew's plumbing, and you take away their privacy and dignity. So let's get that toilet fixed. All right, let's see. Groundbreaker meetup. Even though it's been nigh on 20 years since our last meetup on Groundbreaker, I was hoping we could get the old gang back together. I understand that things have changed. Some of us are long-range haulers. Some of us have gone corporate. Some of us are likely dead. And some of us are on Tartarus and not reading this message. But I haven't lost hope. No one responded to my last invite. I hope that means your schedules are all full up with family gatherings and job opportunities. Stay free, freelancers. All right. Conveyors writes. Hi, also, I just got off ice from a round trip to Dashkova. 2 years out, 2 years back. Imagine my surprise when we de-thawed and Groundbreaker comms told us our docking was going to be delayed. 1 hour turned into 5, then days went by. And in the end, we spent an entire friggin' week waiting for a berth on this law-fracked bolt bucket. And because we were kicking our heels all that time, not one of us got paid. I don't know about you, but I got expenses, a family I don't see often enough, debt you wouldn't frackin' believe. And even if I'm not working, I still gotta make payments. Does that seem proper to you? Don't we conveyors have rights? Wow, boy, we're talking about a potty mouth. This mill is no longer accessible at your clearance level. This message is logged. This message has been logged. You're attacked. Okay, well, we'll just return to route. Okay, public notices. Regarding the food situation, to those of you who have raised concerns about the quality of Groundbreaker's vitals, yes, I'm aware the promenade stinks. Allow me to put the matter to rest. Our ancestors didn't rise from humble beginnings on a diet of bratwurst and borscht. But that's the reality of life here. You can salt it, can it, or zip it up in a pouch. Then we're not picky about calling it food. Spacers make do with what they have, and what we have is smelly meat, lots of salt, and 11 kinds of mustard. Last time I counted. Try and enjoy it. Ship impounded. This is a general notice about our impound policies. If the board impounded your ship, take it up at the board. Their embassy is the gaudy building opposite Sublight's warehouse. Send them your questions, outstanding fees, and hate mail, especially hate mail. If Groundbreaker impounded you, pay your dang fees and don't bother my people. All right, urgently looking for a new crew to sign on with. I've been stuck in Halcyon for almost a year now. Don't know what's holding up my next posting. Never had to wait this long to get another freighter. I've planned to take one of the rare long hauls back to Earth, but I haven't been able to find any. Even the shorter skips to the inner world seem rarer than the outer world routes these days. If anyone has any information about upcoming work, please post it here. Down on my luck. Hey, so here's my story. My ship limped into Groundbreaker in a rough state. We couldn't make the repair fees, the docking fees, refueling, or the fees for not being able to pay our fees, so I'm kind of stuck here now. Then they took my ship and sold it off as scrap. Now my credit is shot to heck and corporate freighters won't hire me on. I'm hoping someone with a bunk to spare and places to go is feeling charitable. Thanks for listening. This notice has been posted 56 times in 632 days.
Go back to Byzantium, you gold-plated bastards.
Yeah, no one wants you on Groundbreaker.
These stairs are board property. Disperse now.
I'm just gonna hang in the back.
This is Halcyon News.
All right. Oh,
We do have a
Udon.
regularly scheduled
Ah, yes. Wheeler messaged me you were coming. He must be the captain of the Unreliable, a vessel that used to be helmed by one Alex Hawthorne. And you are not he. Has something happened to my favorite scruffy freelancer?
Let's see. Alex is dead. Forget Alex. Why you impound my ship? I'm going to wring your scrawny neck, you sprat frack. Give me back my ship. Alex isn't important. I'm here to turn in Phineas Wells. Alex is dead.
Oh no, this is terrible. My dear friend, what devilry is this? In whose miserable fever dream am I trapped?
I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, Alex. There were so many arguments we'd yet to have.
What was your relationship with him?
He was my dearest friend. My only friend. You have his ship, you must know. That picture of us on the promenade, me hugging him, him wincing. I keep a copy beside my bed. Did he?
Let's see. I really wouldn't know. Forget. I'd say I really wouldn't know.
It must have been lost with Alex, then. One more tragedy to top the pile. Tell me, how did he die?
He was eaten alive by feral canids. He died in an escape pod accident. Trust me, you don't want to know the details. He died in an escape pod accident.
Oh, awful business that. But why? How? No. Best not to ask after the gory details.
Yeah, you don't want to know. Again, I'm sorry. Can we get back to the topic on hand?
Right. You're going important places, I'm sure. Big, exciting, important places. There, I've removed the flag from your ship. I'm terribly sorry for the inconvenience. However, before you go, Alex promised to tell me the location of Phineas Wells. I'm sure you've seen his wanted posters all over the colony. Did Alex tell you where Wells might be? Anything at all?
See, why is the board interested in Wells anyway?
You haven't read the posters? He's a terrorist, a thief, a madman. It's really in the colony's best interest that we stop him before he does further harm.
Okay, why do you think I know anything about Wells? I know where to find him. Alex never mentioned Phineas Wells.
That's... well, that's just terrible news. Law, what am I going to do now? The board will have my head. Oh, I'm sorry. This is terribly unprofessional of me. Is there anything else I might help you with?
Let's see. What's this about the board having your head?
It's personal business, I'm afraid. Miserably, terribly personal.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Information on the whereabouts of Phineas Wells would go a long way. It's my white whale, I suppose.
I can't tell you where Wells is.
It's fine. Really, it's perfectly fine. I understand. Now, if you've nothing else, please see yourself out. I'd like to drown myself in work.
I'm here about Jessie Doyle. I want her debt settled.
Miss Doyle owes the board a significant sum. Alas, the only collateral she has is her organs. Compulsory donation is quite legal in such cases.
Let's see. She's worth more alive than dead. Put her under an indenture contract.
That's not unreasonable.
I guess it's better than losing your organs, but I don't know, Captain. It just doesn't seem right.
Miss Doyle is deeply in debt, and the board has every right to do whatever they like to recoup that debt. What guarantee do I have that she'll agree to the terms you negotiate?
She's hiding in sickbay to avoid assassins. I'm sure she'll prefer work.
You might be surprised. But we'll proceed on the assumption she'll be reasonable. I will recall my collection agent. Tell Miss Doyle to report to me promptly for her first assignment. Now, is there anything else you need, or can I return to my work?
We're leaving. All right, so now we gotta go back to Ellie.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt to Jesse. I guess that means I owe you now, right? Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic, I can work my debt off.
Let's see. Are you saying you work for me just because I helped Jesse? You really don't like owing people, do you? I'll do the first one.
If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're competent. But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version.
Okay, let's see. Welcome aboard.
You won't be sorry. Or if you are, just add it to my debt and we'll figure something out.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
Woo! All right, let's see. Where are we at? We got 10 more points. Why don't we go take that to 25? That to 25. We got 6 left. Take that to 30. We got 3 left. So I tell you what, why don't we go ahead and let's increase our melee up a little bit. Sometimes we do have to do some melee, so we might as well increase that. All right, looks like we now have some skill. Oh, we got to apply the skills, of course. All right, down. Oh, Ellie. Okay, Ellie. All right, she's got that, and she's got that. All right, well, that should be fine. And she's got skills. Base health, threat generated down, medical. Yeah, why don't we do that one? Let's see. Heal amount granted, melee, armor rating, range damage. Let's do range. Oh, we can't do any more. We're good. Journal. All right, what do we got? Codex, stealth. All right, go back to quests. Where are we at? Distress signal. Let's see. Oh, we got to go back and play that. Okay. Said the captain's most like on Sicily. Go find him and make sure he's okay. So I think we have to. I think we got to leave the ship. Let's see. I mean, leave the groundbreaker. Let's see. Where does that take us? Yeah, that looks like that's taking us outside. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to do that yet. Let's see. Got no botched quests, thank goodness. All right, let's see. Drinking. Chief engineer. All right, the empty man. Yeah, see, that's what we have to figure out how to get to the end of that. So we're going to go ahead for now. I think we're going to go ahead and do, we're going to do this one. So that's where we got to go to the engineering department. That's where we're headed.
Have you seen this man? Report any sightings to your local board embassy.
That was quick.
Hey, Greasy.
Greeting, potential customer. Welcome to Auntie's Kitchen. a home-style consumable protein dispensary. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Let's see what you got. Aren't you just a glorified vending machine?
This unit is programmed to simulate shock at such assertions. Shock simulation non-functional. A trouble ticket has been filed.
Let me take a look at that. Maybe I can fix it.
Shock simulation restored. Initiating shocked subroutine. How dare you? Subroutine complete. Estimated guilt level of customer increased by 35%. Resuming protein dispensation protocol. This unit dispense proteins for your ingestion.
Greasy, what kind of greasy food you got for me?
Dispensing sequence. Please unblock all relevant facial protein ingestion tubes.
Eye patch. Okay. Looks like not a whole lot. Let's see. Any junk to sell? Probably not. All right. Anti-Clio Food Service Auto Mechanical Repair Manual. Warning! Please follow all recommended safety protocols before maintaining or cleaning your unit. The ACSR F900 is equipped with an anti-tampering subsystem, which will trigger a self-defense mechanism in the food preparation apparatus. Self-defense supersedes any pacifist function. Please remember to deactivate and remove all slicing, dicing, blending, filleting, chopping, deboning, or tenderizing apparatus prior to opening any access panels. It is critical that a spray of blood obscures the rest of the manual. Apparently they didn't follow the manual. They didn't fully read before doing anything. So it looks like we've discovered the promenade. Oh, here's the door right here. Door's a little weird to see.
Hotter than usual in here. Hope we're not catching Junlei on a bad day.
For the following story.
Junlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. Groundbreaker doesn't see many visitors.
Silvershade, nice place you got here, Chief. Yeah, I'm Captain Unreliable, recently unshackled from Groundbreaker's impound. Now we'll do the top one.
No, it isn't. It's a mess. But it's my mess, so I'll take the compliment. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers, their family. I hope there won't be any problems while you're visiting.
I'll do whatever I can to help you keep the peace.
Good. Don't go making trouble, and chances are you won't find any. That's how I like it here. So what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even though 9 times out of 10 the answer's just passing through.
Just passing through. Now I'm headed for Monarch.
Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Monarch. Critters and such. Maybe someone in the promenade can get you the right weapon for the job. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going. Most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. You seem different, so welcome aboard. Dr. Fenho, I hope you've reconsidered my offer to stay on full-time. My crew are never short on dents and bruises.
I'm trying to live a more balanced life. Gun in one hand, scalpel in the other.
I already knew it'd be easier to teach an automech heart surgery than to change your mind. Fair travels, Ellie.
Yeah, you two know each other?
Groundbreaker's a small town in a big ship, and anyone who spends any time here gets to know Junlei.
We don't see a lot of competent surgeons on Groundbreaker. Dr. Fenhill is my on-again, off-again freelancer. I take it she'll be joining your crew full-time?
For now.
I don't like to put a label on things. Let's keep it casual.
If you ever decide to settle down, there's a home for you on Groundbreaker.
See, you wanted to talk to Junlei? Go ahead.
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working with actual real spaceships, Miss Junlei. Chief Junlei.
Junlei is fine.
No need to be so formal.
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space station, I was wondering if... Well, maybe you could teach me some things. I could message you later, maybe?
I'd be happy to make the time, Parvati. You can ask me anything.
Don't be shy about requesting time off if you needed to compare notes in person.
Right. In person. Sure thing, Captain. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Later. Oh, your name's pretty too. I should have said... Sorry. I like it. Honest. Sorry.
Let's see. That's nice job.
Couldn't have done it without your moral support, Captain.
Now, if there's nothing else, there are other parts of the ship begging for my attention.
It seems kind of warm in here. What's going on?
Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. They're dumping superheated air into my ship.
Why haven't you fixed them yet?
Only the board has access to new parts, and I won't let them swindle me into a corner.
There's no room for compromise?
None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its freedom. Soon there won't be anything left. I can't allow that. The board isn't helping, and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online, Groundbreaker, everyone on board, will be cooked alive.
Let's see. Intelligence. You need a contract to work this out. I'm available for a reasonable rate. Is there any way I can help? I'm gonna try that.
Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've heard all day. According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays.
Got it. I'll take care of that right now. The back bays.
Sorry, I forgot not everyone knows this ship like I do. The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned and a haven for miscreants now.
Okay. You can't get these anywhere else?
You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and the board monopolizes that kind of trade. That means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already given them the shops, the docking fees, and a damn embassy.
Their negotiations sound like a bureaucratic coup.
Damn right. And while I'm captain of the Groundbreaker, it falls to me to preserve this ship's independence.
Okay. Let's see. Have you tried sending anyone else down there to get the parts?
I have. One of my engineers, plus a small security detail. They didn't come back. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. No offense, but a freelancer like you is more dispensable.
Okay, why so protective? Oh, none taken. Flash a rude gesture with both hands.
Thanks for understanding.
I'll get those parts from the back bay.
Good. Once you've obtained the parts, we can proceed to the next phase of repairs.
Okay.
This is Halcyon News.
All right, let's look at the journal. Where are we at? Let's see. Happiness is a warm spaceship. Turn to the unreliable. No, we don't want to do the empty man. Locate us. Yeah, I still got to figure out how to get to that terminal without causing a scene. Happiness is a warm spaceship. All right, we'll do that side quest. All right, where we got to go?
Your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story.
That way. And into the elevator.
Who there? Hey, McRed, were you expecting any company?
A neighbor from above approaches our realm. Back away now. or you'll parley with the king.
I better save just in case. All right. Save complete. All right, now let's look at our inventory. Food items. Our health items. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Natural health. Let's use that. Natural health regeneration. Okay. Base health lasts 2 minutes. I don't know how many we can have all at once, so I'm just going to do one.
Look at this ripe piece of meat just sizzling on the grill. Yum, yum. Time to feed the flames. It's nothing personal. Promise.
Burning to death is one of the most painful ways to go. Just in case you needed a reason to get us out of this.
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like? I don't think this deck is too well ventilated.
You came with the crew. Welcome. We got plenty of space to spread out, but only room for one captain.
I was just exploring the ship and stumbled on this level. It's nothing personal, I'll just be going. Too bad I can't do those.
You stumbled into my court without an invitation, neighbor from above. If you don't have any business, then it's time to light up the grill.
Nothing, bro. I'll just be going.
No one turns their back on me while I'm holding court. Get 'em, boys!
Woo! Whoa! What the bleep? Good thing I saved. Holy cow! What was that all about? Yeah, I did. I'll try it again.
Look at this, right, Pete? Time to feed the flame.
Burning to death is one of the most...
Is this what carbon monoxide poisoning looks like?
You came with the crew.
I'll just attack.
Sweeping the area.
Oh no, you did not just try and hit me. Can't catch me. Can't get me in here.
Something going on over there? What was that?
Oh, that's the captain guy. Ow! 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 Yeah! Now I gotta take out this stupid drone. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Where's the cubby hole?
Cover me, I'm going in!
Uh-oh! Out of ammo again. Got him! Ooh, I thought that was me for a second.
I can take a hint.
I'll take all that, thank you very much. You ain't gonna need all that. All right, I better save. Just in case. Woo! Uh-oh. Out of the way! You're blocking my shot! Oh, that was my kill! I don't want to sleep. I don't know if I want to take it. Steal the axe.
Huh? What's that? I need cover! Take him down! Something hurt something. What was that?
Me! Shooting you! That's what that was! Steel. Edie? Looks like a statue. Yeah, you two can do all the work. Ow! Ow, 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 ow! Take that! Leave me alone. Woo! Ow! Stop shooting me with that thing! Thank you! Wow! I'll take all that, thank you. Alright, Special Choice found a flaw in you. Flaw tutorial. During your adventure, things may happen to your character that can trigger a flaw offer. Taking the flaw is optional, but doing so provides you with a perk. The choice is yours. Alright, let's see. Auto mechanicals now give you the willies, and when they're nearby, you're not as effective as you should be. Let's see. Effects, dexterity 1, perception 1, temperature 1, reward 1 perk. No. No, no, no. No.
Hey, that's against right. What do you think you're doing?
Persuade, I was just leaving?
I don't have time for this. Haven't seen any new faces down here since I arrived. Not sure how long ago that was. McRed tends to incinerate anyone who comes by.
McGred's dead.
That's too bad. I mean, he was a scary fucker, total pyromaniac, but you know how it is. You meet a guy, get used to his quirks, and then blam.
I came to grab some radiator parts. Engineering could use your help installing them.
I'll get back to my post. See you topside, stranger.
Yeah, well, now that she's gone, I can see what else is in here. They stole all this stuff. Well, I'm stealing it back.
Are those hibernation pods? I thought my bunk was small.
Plasma rifle. Let's see, what do we got? Lots of secret paths. Let's see, anything else to loot? I came in. Oh, this is the stairs. Or ladder. Okay, looks like we can get out of here. Oh, I missed this one. Oh, because I was so busy getting shot at. Let me just make sure I got all the bodies looted. Okay. Ammo. Can't miss the ammo after I spent a ton of it killing those things. There we go. Ah, there she is.
We interrupt your regularly.
You've returned, and in one piece.
Yep.
Color me impressed.
I got the parts of the radiators. What now?
Good work. I'll take those. I need you to head through the large door at the far end of engineering. Take the elevator down into the machinery shaft. There's a terminal in the back. Activate it when I call over the ship's PA. And bring weapons. There's a slight mantipillar infestation.
Slight? Define slight!
Few. Less than a hive. Nothing you can't handle. We were salvaging parts from a ship. Turned out there were eggs inside. They got into the radiators, and here we are.
All right. All right.
Don't worry, Miss Junlei. We'll be super gentle with the ship. You don't got a thing to worry about. I mean, aside from fires and such.
I'm genuinely heartened to hear that. Thank you.
Okay. Let's see. Is there anything on this terminal? Daily checklist. Radiator temp, plumbing, overflow, life support, crew morale, scheduled landings, checklist maintenance, brush teeth. You can do this. Personal files, back bays, more complaints about the state of the bay. I already told the Mardettes they're free to flush out Mac Red and his outlaws. They're so knotted up seeking warrants and paper justifications that they want someone else to solve all their problems off the record. Sorry, boys, not my job. Promenade status. Morale has dipped 18% since Martin Callahan showed up. It's that dang mask. Oh, that's the the vendor we're talking to. Found another listening device in my office. This was the size of a toss ball with a cord leading all the way back to sublight. Subtle as always. Could have sworn the automechanical chef arrived with a company tech. No record of the guy leaving the station. We'll have to look into it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, the company tech got killed. Sprat infestation at the Rest and Go is getting out of hand. Ethel better not be ranching those critters again, or I swear by law I'll airlock her stall. Messages. All right, the implications of your actions accuse my breath to hitch in my throat. I am certain that we can arrive at agreeable understanding for what is a board liaison, if not a facilitator of handshakes between great powers, much like the board and yourself. When you decide to return to the negotiation table, consider once again the embassy expansion plans I laid out. Gestures of good faith do not go unpaid. The board rejected my request for new radiator parts again, even after I greased their wheels with some targeted donations. Funny thing, when I use my admin privileges to survey the outgoing comms, I noticed some activity from your office. You choose your words carefully, but I plucked a juicy phrase from the transcript. Let the frog boil a while longer. And now I have no radiator parts. You're playing with our lives. Did they install you on my ship just to get under my skin? Or are you pulling this crap for fun? Wow.
This is Halcyon News.
Workbench. Oh, where's that workbench?
Do you
Aha.
have what it takes to defend?
All right, let's see. Repair. All right, let's repair all. All right, tinker. Modify. All right, let's see. Which one does it show? Any that are equipped? Oh yeah, these are all equipped right here. All right, assault rifle. Install mod. No mods. Let's see. Modification. Attack. Power damage type. Plasma. Yeah, what the heck? Install that mod. Okay. No mods. How about this one? No mods. Okay. I'll have to eventually buy some mods, probably. Wow. Boy, this thing eats light ammo like there's no tomorrow. Wow. You wasn't kidding. Yeah, those explosive things really saved my hide. All right, before I go any deeper, I better save. Plasma glands. What is that? Oh, did I get too close to that thing? Oh, yeah. Yep.
Good news? Song tells me the security security mechanicals booted up and killed a bunch of mantis. Bad news. Diagnostic says their circuit boards are fused from the heat, so they're not too picky about who they kill next.
Oops.
Sneak past if you can. Shoot back if you need to. I can always fix them later.
Figures it'd be barred. Won't be that easy. Well, I think sneaking around in Fortnite would definitely help here.
Processing data.
Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. You didn't see nothing. I gotta go down there. How am I getting down there? Ow!
Unexpected, here we go. Unauthorized persons.
Gotta help my crew. Where are they? Oh, right there.
Got another fighting me.
Yep, you can stop taking a nap now. Get back to work. Okay. Where were the stairs again? I think they're over right here. I mean, they're not stairs, ladder. Oh, I missed those. I'll probably have to get them. Up there. Ah, there's a terminal. Yay! Okay, cycle. Droplet pumps. Alright, non-expendable personnel must exit the maintenance shaft before activating the cycling protocol. Cycling successful. Logs cobbled together. The staff is getting restless. Work around half-cooked solutions are all we've got to mend Groundbreaker's bones. In many cases, we can't revive one system without cannibalizing another. Grandma lived with that reality, and so will I. I can rally our spirits, but what happens when I'm not around? Groundbreaker's real test will be seeing if our independence outlasts me. I'll take that bet. Old plans, new problems. All right, found some of Chief Guying's old schematics. Groundbreaker must have taken a beating during the crossing because she spent half of her career patching it up. Lot of corners cut when they put this place together. Among her papers, I also found the layout of a hangar that doesn't match any of my docks. Something that might have gotten sealed off along the way, like blood cells, isolating an infection. I hate to put sediment down in print, but every time I open a panel or find some workaround in the guts of this old bird, it's like I can feel you reaching out to me from the past, Grandma. All right, that looks good. Yay! Level 10. Woo!
Groundbreaker owes you thanks.
Oh. All right. Well, I got that one. All right. Go down here because the door's barred, the unbarred over here. All right. Let's look at our skills. What do we got here? Tech, leadership, inspiration, determination. All right. Dialogue, persuade. Yeah, we'll have to eventually get those up. All right, let's see. Actually, let me revert that. Let's do that. Let's get that up to. All right, there we go. Persuade, lie. Okay. Engineering. Let's bring these up a bit. All right, there we go. All right, so we still got ways to go there, but at least that will help. Cancel, apply. Now let's look at our perks. Base armor rating, damage per flaw, additional ammo stock. Let's look at base armor rating. I think that's all I got. So we're going to apply that. All right, now we've got some skills here. Increase your chance of looting mods when Pravati's in. Yeah, we'll do that. Get some mods. All right, let's see. Apply. Now, Ellie, what do we got here? 10 medical, increase medical skill. Breton, yeah, it was increased. Oh no, that's already done. You heal him out, medical inhaler. Yeah, we'll do that. She's kind of she's the medic. We'll definitely need to keep me alive. All right, so now I should be able to get out of here. Somehow. Where's the path down? Ah, ladder. There you are. Archive transmissions, archival confirmation to HHB Earth HQ transmitted via probe, archived its source. It is my honor to report that the Groundbreaker successfully arrived at the Lagrange point, having released our cargo of prefab housing, settlers, and supplies at their intended colony. Worlds, may they prosper and expand. Now that stages 1 and 2 of the mission have been carried out, my family will take ownership of the Groundbreaker as specified in our contract, keeping the ship in active duty as an independent trading post, repair shop, and cargo bay. I'd be remiss if I close this transmission without sending my hopes and my best wishes back to Earth. There's so much ahead of us that we'll never forget what we left behind. A stern reminder. Ooh, here we go. Some very rich and unsavory elements among our colonial neighbors seem to have the wrong idea about why I flew us out here. It wasn't for a 9-figure blood money salary and a Spacer's Choice logo stamped on my rear end. It wasn't to nickel and dime passing ships out of their last bit. Groundbreaker has no role in the success or failure of Halcyon's corporate entities. Period. I negotiated that understanding and clearly outlined it in our writing before I ever set foot on this ship. If anyone wants to dispute or compromise our independence, they will have to answer to Tennyson. We're a family operation. Even when the last Tennyson falls, Groundbreaker will remember us and defend its freedom accordingly. Okay. So it looks like there were tensions even before the ship even left Earth. All right, so we're back in engineering. Yay!
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt.
My boards are returning to green. What a weight that is off my shoulders. I don't normally tolerate outsiders mucking about in my station's guts, but you're all right. The temperature should be dropping as we speak. I'll see to it the crew knows who kept us all from boiling alive. If you've got time, I believe Edna has a comms issue that could use your attention. I've also authorized Doc and Furu to sell you our premium meds.
Yay! All right, what's it like being command here?
Frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the pleasure of making life or death decisions on a shoestring budget. Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that anyone outside the family would understand.
All right, this ship is a family business?
Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. My grandmother, Chief Gang, kept it together during the crossing and until she died. I was promoted only recently, when my mom died. Then I took the leap from chief engineer to captain.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all you know, I mean, which is a lot.
That means a lot coming from a fellow engineer.
Was it a big change that transitioned to command? I'm sure those were some big shoes to fill.
Appreciate it. There wasn't much that took me by surprise about the job, but the little things you never expect or think about, they add up over time. Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family. It's got tinkerings and bypasses that only Tennysons know about.
Okay. Bravati here could always help you shoulder the burden. Where's the self-destruct mechanism? Aren't you a little young to be training a successor?
You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? I didn't think so. The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster that talent from somewhere. It's only a question of when.
Let's see. Bravati here could always help you shoulder the burden.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. I'm really just a dab hand with a wrench. Nothing special. Not like a chief engineer.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro to tinker on Groundbreaker. Just someone who knows how a ship ought to feel. We're always thirsting for help. If you could find your way around this labyrinth of ducts and panels, we could work something out.
Okay. Back to my other question.
You got my attention.
Why don't you have a lot of faith in the board?
You're right. I don't. The board is after two things, bits and power, and they only get it by sticking their nose where it doesn't belong.
Okay, you must not like Udon Bedford very much.
I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his was on fire, I might hold my breath a moment before activating the sprinkler system. The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udon Bedford will do anything to please their corporate masters.
All right. How do you keep the board at a safe distance?
I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if I could kick out the corporate merchants and reclaim the docking fees in my lifetime. Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong direction. I'd like to see that change.
All right, back to my other questions.
You got my attention.
We'll be on our way. All right, let's see. What is active? A passage to anywhere. All right, so that's the main quest. So we're not ready for that yet. Empty man. I may have to just get in there and start shooting. All right, we're gonna head back that way. Maybe we can find a way in without shooting, but I don't know. Ah. Aha. I think I found a way in without having to fight. Yes. Where's this terminal? Ah.
Looking sharp.
Is it right there? Not sure. Let me back out here. Okay, so it's probably right there. Right. Okay, right there. Oh. Back way in. Okay. What is that? Oh, I don't want to steal that. I don't want that thing. Sealed. Let's see. Hate to have to steal them, but I needed them. And I'm gonna run out real quick. Yeah! Because I need to open this door. Aha! I'm in. All right. Eject the docking records cartridge. Okay. Move the data. Okay, I got that done. Give the data to Vicar Max. Okay. Confiscated goods. All right. Detain a freelancer who was cagey about his business. Confiscated his personal belongings while he waited for questioning. Modified pistol, hatchet, metal hoop, prayer beads, lock container. Owner refused inspection. He fled before we could get down to it. Left these things behind, so they're stored in the back at the security station until the idiot shows his face again, which is likely to be never. Sublight put a bid on one of our impounds, generous one too, negotiate for the usual finder's fee, and then give Ilya her salvage. Brawl at the last hope. Freelancers versus board. Freelancers won. Arrested a freighter captain with more bits than brains. Hawthorne ship impounded by order of Udon Bedford. Still no clue why Hawthorne associates with that board snake. A guy from the back bays roughed up the Moon Kid. Raving mad, warned me that the moon was gonna bring about the end times. He was flying high on whatever McRed grows down there. Got a sworn testimony that McRed was spotted at the rest and go. Not that anyone will corroborate it. Remember to keep an eye on Gladys. All right, we're gonna leave the conversation. I think we're done here. Get out of here. Yeah. I like that mechanic. I really do. That's really cool. Like I said, I don't see a lot of games doing that. That's really cool. Let me just make sure I saved. All right, good to go. All right, let's look at our inventory, not inventory, our journal, our empty man. Give it to Max Vigor at the Groundbreaker crew. Okay. Turn to the unreliable. Find captain. All right, so it looks basically like all the quests that we currently have. It looks like most of them are going to have to probably leave the ship. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to head back to the Groundbreaker. Or not the Groundbreaker, the unreliable. Okay. All right, so let's see. Upstairs. Hey, there's another floor. Oh, interesting. How have I been up there? I don't think I've been on this floor. Ah, there's the vicar. See, the Mexican DeSoto Volume 1. The scribblings of these journal pages are utterly illegible to anyone except Vicar Max DeSoto.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest. Must have made landfall somewhere he wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes. Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities?
This all seems awfully convenient. Perception. You hesitated there, Vicar. What aren't you telling me?
Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it?
Seems awfully convenient.
I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe's secrets, you sometimes get a sense for these things.
All right, sounds good. Let's leave. All right, let's see. What is... Oh, he's got stuff to level up too. Increase hack skill. Threat generated. Base health. Let's increase the hack skill. Have another point. Melee damage. Dialogue combat effect duration. Armor rating. Range damage. Okay. All right, let's see. What's the journal got active? The Empty Man. Talk to Max to visit and ask him about the band journal. Okay. Vicar Max has tracked the scholar to a rented domicile in Fallbrook on Monarch. Oh, we got to go to Monarch. Okay. All right, so we should do the distress signal. All right.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
I picked up this distress call. Can you play it back for me?
Yes, Captain. Beginning playback now.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed! For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list of key personnel for retrieval. The embedded names are Anton Crane, Vaughn Cortez, and Orson Shaw.
Alright, let's see. I'm in the mood for some entertainment.
Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear?
A joke.
What happened to the captain who kept pestering his ship computer? The life support was disabled. Ha, ha. Get it?
Play my favorite song.
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice.
That's not my favorite song.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Alright, that's enough for
As
now.
you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders.
Alright, got a minute to talk?
I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely.
You got unlimited talk and text? What if I don't have a power source?
I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
I guess so.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
And what might that be?
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
What about your last captain? Do you miss him, or is one captain the same as another?
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design.
Let's see. Have there been other captains of this ship?
If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Let's see. Let's talk about something
How
else.
can I be of assistance?
I'd like to learn more about the colony.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Phineas Orbital Lab.
Ah, yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
No, do not do that.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Why did you say the landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Of course. What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
The Groundbreaker.
We're cleared to dock with the Groundbreaker if that's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws quite seriously.
You can take care of that for us, right?
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to run our ship.
Great, thanks.
You are more than welcome, Captain.
All right, well, give me the spiel on the Groundbreaker.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid.
Cool. All right, let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
Okay. Talk to you later.
I'll be here.
Okay. All right, let's look at our journal. All right, so Roseway, find Captain Celia, the doom that came to Roseway, turn unreliable, and ask Provar about Junlei. Okay.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure.
So, Junlei and I have been talking some. Through messages. I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it. Because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good. But real sweet.
Comes from the heart, you say?
Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. The trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda.
Sounds like she likes you.
I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. Leastways not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
All right, you're about the warmest person I've ever met. To heck with them. Could just be nerves. Everybody's different. Don't worry about it. That sort of thing is plenty nice, but it's not everything. Folks have said the same about me. Not sure which one to go. Let's go. Could just be nerve.
No, sir, that's not it. I guess I just needed to talk. I'm feeling a touch better. Thanks for hearing me out, Captain. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel?
Everything okay?
They were close, Captain. Like, more than friends close.
They were close, not anymore?
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
That's what you want? Next time we hit the Groundbreaker, drinks are on me. Yep.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be ready.
All right. I think we're still on the groundbreaker. Yeah, we are. All right. Groundbreaker docking bays. Yep. Select. Yeah, we're already on the groundbreaker, so we might as well just follow this quest chain before we leave. Matter of fact, while I'm here, light ammo. Yeah, I'm gonna buy some light ammo. This is it. Yeah, here we go. This is the bar. All right. All right. Oh, for the groundbreaker. All right. In the bar. Ah.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert?
Water.
Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
You're not much of a drinker. Better start slow with a beer. I'd start with beer, but you said in Edgewater the smell made you sick. How about wine? Let's see. Do you want to do this? You seem nervous.
Oh, no, that's on account of my not being able to sleep lately. Makes my hands all twitchy, you know? I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Junlei said, and feeling my heart shake.
Let's see here. I'd start with beer, but you said, how about wine?
Oh, wow. You remembered. Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
Good choice for getting sloshed when you want to act fancy about it.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce. What am I doing?
Generally, or specifically enjoying a drink with your friends, going on a grand adventure across Halcyon, whining it sounds like. Generally or specifically?
I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us.
Say start by telling me why her message got you unsettled.
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all.
Why'd she actually write it in her message? You haven't said.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
What is this really about?
I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
All right. Same as before. Maybe you should quit while you're ahead and standing. Persuade. Let's get you some water.
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration. Here I come.
Aw, this was just about to get fun.
Shush you. Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
About what? You need to get over it. What about me?
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me?
Don't stop there. You're on a roll. No wonder you're scared. There's an easy way to get answers to all the... There's an easy way to get... I don't know. I'm just here for the booze.
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later, she's not?
Then you go your separate ways. We have that in common, you know. I'm not interested in physical affection either. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are? So you're afraid of disappointing her? You can't control how people react to you, even people you care about.
What do you mean, Captain?
The only thing you can control is you. Trying to manage other feelings will drive you crazy. It sounded more profane in my head, profound in my head. Let's see. Trying to manage other feelings will drive you crazy. You know, yeah, the only thing you control is you. That's, yeah, you can only control yourself.
So if I'm doing my very best to be kind and open-hearted, I shouldn't worry how she thinks of me?
Right.
Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
Something to work on then. We all do. We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about.
So, are you going to ask her out?
Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
You're still unsure? Yes, just ask her. Terminate. Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself. I think I'm going to go with this one. Don't ask for my opinion. Believe in yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
All right, so we're going to go back to the ship. While near hostiles? Really? Weird. Okay, now I should be able to teleport. Yep, there we go.
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked.
Yep.
I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
Glad to hear it. Did you talk to Jen Lee? If I know one thing, it's how to stave off hangovers. All right, did you talk to Jen Lee?
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos.
Okay, not bad so far. Not to ask for spoilers, but we'll be drinking again. But will we be drinking again tonight? Were there any funny typos?
Oh, she called mashed potatoes smashed potatoes, but I think maybe that's just what they call them on Groundbreaker. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
So she does like you, and she said it in the most awkward way possible. So the crisis was all a big misunderstanding. Glad we wasted time drinking because Junli's bad at writing messages. You too, Mary, you'll be saying, haha, just kidding, unless you're not.
Yeah. In my defense, it's not like June was all too clear about what she was trying to say. She still ain't. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
All right. All right, quest completed. All right, let's look at our journal. What do we got left? The Empty Man. Track down on Monarch. Okay. Let's see. Cilia. These are all definitely fall under side quests. Companion quests. This good copy of a distress signal. Okay. Investigate Roseway. Okay, so it looks like definitely those are Roseway. So I guess what we'll do is we'll try this one here, the Empty Man quest. All right, that means we're leaving the Groundbreaker. Yay! Monarch. So the Cilia is unlocked. Terra, Phineas Lab. All right, we're going to Monarch. Dangerous, Cascadia landing pad. So, yeah, destination. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Whee! Going across the map.
Message from Dr. Wells. He'd like to congratulate you on finding a route to Monarch.
Put him on screen.
Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Oh, that's right. So I guess she'll talk to Gladys, I guess. Gladys Culkelly. Okay, get me out of here.
Yes, Captain. Initiating travel sequence to the Groundbreaker. The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
All right, let's go talk to, let's see if we go talk to her again. If not, maybe we'll try something else. We may have to fight our way. Let's see, where are we going to go? Oh, region. Here we go. Promenade. Docking bay. Yeah, we'll go to the docking bay. And Gladys, I think, yeah, Gladys, I think, is at the rest and go. Go with, yeah, go with her.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Fudge, a soft, sour candy shell.
Rest and go. There we go. And I think this is where Gladys is.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
No.
You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
Okay, so I need to get the nav key. All right, I get it. All right, thanks for your time. Okay.
Anytime, sweetheart.
All right, so I get it. I get what we got to do now. So we got to go to Roseway. Because we need to buy that key. So that's what we're going to do. Now that we're on board the Groundbreaker, not Groundbreaker, I keep wanting to say Groundbreaker, Unreliable. We're going to do the distress signal. Really cool. All right, we need to go to there, Terra 2. Roseway. Oh, they're on. Oh, Edgewater's on Terra 2. Okay, that's where we came from. All right, we're going to Roseway.
We're now in orbit above Roseway, Captain.
Yay!
We gotta talk.
Good luck, Captain.
Who said we gotta talk?
Hey, Captain. I got a thing I want to ask you. It's kind of big.
Sure, what you need?
I was thinking about what you said before, after we went to the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. I reckon you're right. I think I'm ready to stop fretting and fussing and ask Junlei to go steady, straight out. And I'm thinking of doing it here, on the ship.
How can I help?
I was kind of hoping you'd offer. The thing is, I can't ask her over like this. I mean, look at me. I'm all covered in engine grease and I ain't showered in nigh on a week. I smell like sweat most days and, well, don't look too close at my fingernails. I was thinking, hoping, we could stop by Groundbreaker for bath supplies.
Let's see. The Groundbreaker's got a lot of vendors. Where are you thinking?
Oh, that nice older lady in the rest and go, Miss Gladys. She seemed to know lots of things. Maybe she knows where to find fancy soap.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, only if you're not busy. Or when you're heading through Groundbreaker for something else. You don't gotta change plans on account of me. Anyhow, next time we dock in Groundbreaker, let me know. 'Cause I want to come with.
Okay. Let's see.
This Roseway business smells. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever or whatever got him will be waiting for us.
Do we know anything about who sent the call?
What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us.
Why wouldn't they just call for corporate reinforcements?
With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss is worse than whatever a bunch of marauders will do to you. Doesn't exactly encourage calling for aid when there's a fuck-up.
Someone needs help, Ellie, and we're going to give it to them. Actually, could be a trap.
I'm counting on it. Anyway, we might as well take a look out there, see if we can get the jump on whoever's waiting for us.
Sounds like a plan. You know, I'm going to see if I can't find Max. See if Max has anything for me. I think it's good you talk, because it looks like as you talk to him, sometimes you might have other quests. Sam? Oh, okay. There's no response from the automechanical unit. serial number etched into the chassis includes the letters. Leave the auto mechanical alone. All right. Well, we're going to have to ask about Sam. There's Max.
I could spend hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Let's see. Ask about this personal quest of yours.
Yes, I've been meaning to discuss exactly that. Now that we know where, the scholar is, when will we be searching him out?
As soon as we can, I promise. Okay, so nothing new there. We're going to ask about that unit. All right, where's Ada? Ada, where are you? There you are.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Let's see. Know anything about the auto mechanical gathering dust in the janitor closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
Okay. What other
Forgive me,
conversation do we
Captain.
have?
I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind?
Are you sad when you remember Hawthorne?
No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable. It was my fault he died.
How so?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
Why did you do that?
He asked me to trust him.
How exactly did Hawthorne improve your design?
Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters. Alex also taught me the concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning.
Hey Dempsey, welcome on in. Yeah, did I ever tell you you're out of this world streamer? Wasabi, yeah, Wasabi. Well, in this game, I kind of am out of this world. You know, I'm out in space, so glad you could make it. All right, let's see. Where did you come from originally?
The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Heard of it, never played it. To me, this was more like game I like watching more than play. That's understandable. It's understandable. Not everyone likes RPGs, or they like some RPGs and they don't like others. You know, that's understandable. You know, we can't all like the same games, so. And you're right. There are some games that I prefer to watch and not play, and so yeah, everyone's like that. You know, like. You know, some people don't like playing survival games, but they like to watch them, you know, that kind of stuff. Or they don't like first-person shooters, but they like watching other people play them and get their butt handed to them by people who are overpowered. So, you know, we all have things like that. So do I. High Life on 2. So do I. I played the first High on Life. That was great. I liked that one. Yeah, I definitely want to do that one. Some people are just trash. Wow. And then there are people who like to play peekaboo out of a trash can. All right, I gotta find my quarters here somewhere. Examine. All right, trauma kit. Scissors for gauze, scalpels for wounds, and handheld lasers work for a flawless complexion. Okay. Okay, it's distressed. That looks like a jacket from Guardian of the Galaxies. Let's see. It's so funny, dude. That plays Morty as Sir, dumpster diving can actually make you good money. Examine mysterious bottle of hooch. No, not that. Yeah, Star-Lord, that's it. Yeah, I was trying to remember. Yeah, that does look like Star-Lord's jacket. It really does. Steady hand. No idea. Oh, maybe those are cards. Yeah, no, I'm not picking that up. Yeah, no, I'm not picking that up. No way am I picking that up. Let's see, that's my favorite Guardian, then Rocket number 2. It does look like this just needs a little bit of red tint to the leather. Might be, yeah, just a little bit. These textbooks have been out of print for almost half a century. The margins are filled with scribbled notes. Many passages have been underlined. Some pages have come loose. The glue now yellowed and cracked along the spines. Oh, heavy ammo? Oh, yes, please. Free ammo? Yes. Examine tossball trading cards in mint condition. Most of these cards represent players from the Hephaestus Hammers and the Tile Backers. Let's see. Smells suspiciously like iceberg aged whiskey. Index of banned literature. His dance in his first movie during the one alien battle was funny as frack, and of course, Fortnite has it as an emote. Yeah, I think I remember that battle. Yeah, or the dances. There were some funny dances in that first movie. I think at least one. I think the opening sequence, I think, was definitely funny. Okay. Still trying to find my quarters. Oh, cool. All right, examine. A stern older man with warm eyes. Photo of Parvati's father. Okay. Let's see, examine. This is not a petunia. Examine. Oh, toolkit. Light ammo. Oh, I could always use light ammo. Examine. OG Star-Lord dance. Gotta be that season 4. That. Oh yeah. Star-Lord was always one of my favorite characters. Rocket was good too. And I think Groot. I think I like Groot as well. These my quarters? I think these are my quarters. Yeah, these are my quarters. Use terminal. Okay. Messages for Silvershade. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right. from Jay Tennyson. All right, poem from two. Oh, okay, so I get to read these now. Okay. All right, I don't do this ever, so here goes. There's this engine, see, and it hums real nice like a box of cats playing with mice, but she's coughing and hacking up sludge because there's a blockage that just won't budge. What's an engine to do? Then there's this wrencher strides in like a shark, like a shark hair, all done up and fancy and dark. She feels like a spasm in her compression alternator, trembling because it's aching to meet her. What's an engine to do? I've got 5 more stanzas mapped out, but I'm having trouble rhyming for the parts, so I'll get back to on that. No, the scene from, I believe, volume 3 or 2 was hilarious, where the blue alien was trying to open the car door. The Star-Lord kept trying to tell him what to do. All right, let's see. Viewing message from user Hawthorne A. Please select the following. Let me go back to root. Do I have any? Oh yeah, I had another message here. We were talking about old friends, you know, and I got to think about Isabel. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what she was thinking. We were a mess, a good mess, but a mess. I am better me than I was then. Wanted you to know, even when I drink too much of the old family recipe, you're pretty swell party tea. Dang, you insta spell check. Meet my wrench. Too tired. Just gonna put my head down for. Yeah, Star-Lord had some funny scenes. I'll give it that. He really did. Let's see. All right, unread messages. List from, okay. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board-approved, so you don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Hi, Alex. Welcome on in. Glad you could make it. All right, let's see. Return to root. Messages. Okay. Archive. Let's see. Any unread? And nope. Return to root. Messages. Archived. Old list. You Bedford. I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comm network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Drax eating popcorn, listening to people fighting. Yeah, that was good too. I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard a guess it may have been a barn, and anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unfavorably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Please respond. Hello. Hope this finds you well. This is a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you're giving some thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous to our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, wingman. All right, so basically, from what I'm seeing, the Udon Bedford was trying to say, oh yeah, different. He's going to get me, trying to get me to spill the beans. And clearly, as I'm reading these messages, I did the right thing, because clearly Alex wasn't giving up the information either. Hello, Udom here. Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color, you know. Really tie one on. All right, so it looks like that's it there. We're going to turn to root. Logs. All right. Title Shrink Ray. Note to self. Remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own two eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing, but the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and scientists' cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories. To be honest, laying eyes on Wells Shrinkway firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors, more to be had. Oh, you found it's in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Okay. All right, let's see. Hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, I mean, was imbibing at the Last Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on two martyrs yammering about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery, but would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have heard that one before. But here's the good part. The martyr said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat. Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. All right, Captain's note, black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the Shrinkway to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth of the TARDIS and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times, but architect be danged. It's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission or breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I asked. That's odd that I'm not trustworthy enough that I'd use it to wipe out the good, hardworking folks at the colony like some sort of moralist psycho. I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. All right, return to root. Search term Sam. Here we go. Result Sam. First Sam result. All right, experiment note. I don't know. It looks like O or 0. I was going to say 0. It looks more like an O, but I'll go 01695. Do not forget you have found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. All right, removal of factory standard Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modification replacement part Acid Steeper has been deployed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. But I do. All right, third SAM result. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But good news, I heard from a fellow who knows, a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper. I can filch the part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. Oh, which I happen to have to go that way anyway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following the next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. With that person of interest would probably be me. All right, so back to route. Looks like we've got nothing. We leveled up. Yay! All right. Let's see. Where can we upgrade? We better get some defenses up. Go ahead and let's go there. And let's get the tech up. Get the leadership up one. Okay, that's good. All right, and journal. Okay, here we go. Distress signal. Yep. Empty man. Don't bite the sun. What's the surprise? You only have a perfect day. Okay, yeah, we gotta go back to the groundbreaker. The clean machine. Okay, find the acid steeper. Okay, so that's on Roseway, which we happen to have to go there for the distress signal. Anyhow, so that's a good indication. That's where we need to go. That's where we're headed. Maybe that's a good time to save the game. Last time, make sure. There we go. And let's go. Well, since we're going here, no, is it? No. Let's go with yeah, Parvati. If we were on Monarch, I'd take the Vicar. All right. Wow. It's pretty. Fast travel looking discovered. Roseway landing pad. Cool. All right. Insert captain's identification card to initiate remote landing. Okay. Leave conversation. Oops. Vending machines, that's cool. How's our ammo? Light ammo, yeah. I burned through light ammo like it's nothing. Sure grip melee mod, toughened. Bypass. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I'll take those. Ooh, yes. Hacking, yes. All right, don't see anything. All right, well, while we're here, let's see if there's anything we can loot. Evicted. Oh, yeah, there's some creatures. Take that! One down. Two down. I'll take that. Whatever it is. Where'd the other body go? Oh, up here. There we go.
Please, clear the roadway. Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000 bits. Warning, pathing obstruction. Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms.
Oh, so it looks like I got to get my skill up a little higher before I can get in there. Well, there's a scientist's body. Take all that. Old journal. Dad, I'm writing this on the odds that you found your way back here. I'm sorry I wasn't here to see you. They're moving us out of town, all of us. I don't know where we're going. Hopefully that wherever it is, they've got a lab as nice as Roseway's. We're doing some good work, real science for once. I don't know why they're moving us, and I don't know when we'll see each other again. And Dad, do me a favor and burn this journal. I'm not allowed to even mention the name Roseway. For as far as corporate's concerned, this town never existed. I don't want to get in trouble. Well, that's interesting. Pick up bag of tobacco ears. Okay. Bits cartridge. Interesting that the town, they don't want the town to exist. That's interesting. Heavy ammo? Yep, I'll take all the ammo I can find.
Employee, you have been fined an additional 200 bits for commerce obstruction. Please collect your ticket.
All right, what do we got here? Lots of ammo. Security blade.
Obstruction of commerce is punishable by a fine of no less than 10,000.
Riot control helmet. What's this? Snake skin. Interesting. All right, let's see. Terminal access messages. B from administration. B Martin relocation. Dear sir and or madam, effective immediately, all operations in the Roseway laboratory and outpost have been terminated. Anti-Cleo values your commitment to serving our company and will arrange for your transportation and relocation to one of 3 available Anti-Cleo worker facilities with the following restrictions. Relocation fees will be deducted from pay. If your pay is insufficient to cover necessary relocation fees, you may apply for a relocation fee loan. Approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. If you'd like to apply for an audit, please submit a request form for a place in our surprise audit wait list. Please include your audit fee paid in full. If you cannot pay your audit, please apply for an audit fee loan. If you approval of loans requires an audit of your work history and permanent record. Thank you for your for cooperating with Anti-Cleo's relocation and site erasure protocol. Please remember that effective immediately, all registered Anti-Cleo workers are strictly forbidden from confirming or denying the existence of the Roseway laboratory and outpost. Violating this directive may be punishable by a fine, mandatory re-education, or a surprise audit. Interesting. Okay, looks like that's all the messages. Return. Personal files. All personal files have been purged from terminal memory. Please be informed that all data and information stored in Roseway Laboratory and Outpost terminals are property Anti-Cleo. Any attempt to restore lost data constitutes theft. Anti-Cleo appreciates your cooperation. All right.
Organic materials detected on roadway. Please ensure mechanisms are free of
Evicted. Looks like we missed the fun. I don't know. Light patch. I'll take that just in case. Oh, another trash bin. What's that? Bread noodles. Okay. Let's see. Let's open up. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're gonna transition. I'm gonna save it. Just in case there's combat on the other side.
I done had enough of this shit. I'm just the fucking tarmac guard. No one said nothing about fighting no raps.
What? What happened here?
Alarms went off, raps broke loose, and I hightailed it in here to get a wall between me and them beasts.
Can you tell me who's in charge?
Scientist, name of Anton Crane. Someone said he's panicking inside the comm center.
You said raps broke loose. Did you have them caged up?
Forget I said anything about that.
Well, what can you tell me about them?
Wish they tasted like Sissy Pig. Them's good eating.
What do they taste like?
Some say chicken. I say the north end of a southbound woolly cow. Anything else you'd like to know?
So basically, tastes like crap. That's an interesting way to say tastes like crap. Did you send a distress call?
Distress call? From here? Shit. They told me that weren't allowed.
What? Why not?
Got me. I just do what I'm told, and I was told not to do such.
All right.
Oh, before I forget, Anti-Cleo's makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon. Better than nature. Not like that crap Spacer's Choice pedals.
All right, so looks like a few things. We still have to find that item 2. Corporate recruit. Awfully dark in here. Oh, that's better at least.
Ah, outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
What are you talking about?
Aren't you with the brutes that attacked our lab? Aren't you here to pillage our supplies and leave our corpses to the raptidons?
I'm here to help. Someone sent out a distress call.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if you got the carbon in here, it's just a matter.
Forgotten I was here.
course, because I didn't. Let's get this. It's gotta put it in the power of 12, and of course that's it's. We're gonna get.
Hello. Hey, buddy.
It's really not. I'm going to.
What are you doing there?
What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device, or trying to, anyway.
Oh, here we go. We'll do the science. If you run a wire from a capacitor there. Okay, yeah, we'll try that one.
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
That looks pretty lethal. Are you allowed to mess with that kind of tech?
Certainly not. But Porter and his goons are busy with the outlaws, and Anton's busy holding his head in his hands. Seems as good a time as any to get a bit of work done.
You need a hand?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps. I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me.
Okay, I'll see what I can find.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube of thermal paste on you, would you?
No.
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
If they didn't want to, why did they lock it up?
All right, let's see. Man, there's definitely a party here.
If you've come to end my life, let's be on with it. Oh, not actually one of them, are you?
No, did you send the distress call?
Yes. Anton Crane, lead scientist here. I must apologize if my call diverted you. I may have panicked. Everything's under control now, though, truth be told.
Under control, not from where I'm standing. What are you hiding?
I'm not at liberty to discuss the nature of the work I'm doing here. Suffice it to say that its importance to me, to the colony, is immeasurable.
But why cancel the distress call?
My research may not quite fall within legal parameters, so I'm under orders to maintain wireless silence. However, having your head used as target practice can addle one's thinking. I cut the call immediately once I'd gathered my wits. The Home Office can't know what's happening here.
Tell me what you're actually doing here. I will let them know myself.
Captain's got your best interests at heart, mister. Honest.
I suppose it can't hurt. If I don't get that research back, my life is over regardless. We were tasked with formulating a new and improved dental gel.
Wait, this is all about toothpaste?
One cannot exaggerate the benefits of good dental hygiene. May I continue?
Only if you'd like me to punch you in the throat. Can we just cut to the chase here?
While doing research on enzymes specific to the Raptidon's digestive system, we developed an additive which we subsequently discovered to be the most effective appetite suppressant ever.
Okay, you can couch it. You can coach it however you like. It's still just toothpaste. Diet toothpaste.
Not just any diet toothpaste. The ultimate diet toothpaste.
Not worth your life. I wouldn't care if it was the ultimate rocket fuel.
Oh, I'm certain it could be made into that as well, with only a few changes to its molecular composition. But you're missing the point. Let's focus for a moment, shall we? Even if you disregard the obvious value of Auntie Cleo's Appazap diet toothpaste in and of itself, we're talking about my career here as well.
Appazap?
Nice, is it not? Came up with that myself. It's a shame our marketing department is almost as befuddled as my co-workers here.
What do you need from me?
Hours ago, a group of vicious malcontents fell upon us, shot up our labs and loosed our research subjects, the Raptidons. If those cretins get their hands on my research, well, they'll need not kill me.
They remove the cretins, retrieve the research. Check. You want I should handle your Raptidon problem?
Yes, but don't kill their mother if it's avoidable. We've need of her to replenish our stocks. I think there's gas in the lab somewhere that can be used to put them out. The research is in the safe in my office. You'll have need of my code and keycard. The lab's entrance is in the side of a hill. You can't miss it if you just follow the road. You'll pass by the town's original... by the Grand Architect. Jameson. He's in the old lab.
Who's Jameson?
My protege. I sent him to retrieve some metabolic precursors, and I forgot him.
Wow. I'll find him.
That would surely lighten the weight on my conscience, as I am held to account for the well-being of every scientist here. Too many have been lost. Too many black marks against my name, as it were. And far too much paperwork.
That's, all you care about is how it affects you. I don't believe their lives mean nothing more to you than... I don't believe their lives mean nothing more to you than paperwork. I'll go with the first one.
I'll thank you not to mistake my ambition for callousness.
Let's see. You must see how one could exactly do that, can't you?
It's just that their constant complaining can begin to wear. They refuse to see the opportunity afforded us here. It's infuriating.
Yeah, you really are an insufferable jackhole.
Believe what you will, but I'm not the manipulative, ego-driven person you think me to be.
Uh-huh.
I'm not.
Let's see. Guess I'll just have to take your word for it. All right, so... All right, so it looks like, check our journal. What do we got? Let's see, that's not that one. Okay, no, that's the ground break cleaning machine. Find acid steamer. All right, let's see where that was located. All right, looks like that's going to be outside. All right, we don't want to do that yet. Let's see, map. Nope, journal. So let's see. Nope, not that one. Stress. Search for secrets. Acquire the weapon plans. Anton's research. Storage facility. By leaving Roseway via south entrance and past the east over the hills and countryside. Down the road. Anton's safe. Has to recover research data from Anton's Crane's office. The secret lab. Okay. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. Okay, acquire science. Okay. That's something we'll have to do later. Weapon ends. All right, let's see. That takes us that way. East, south. Let's see what's up here. Oh, the door.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really.
All right, you picked the heck of... Yeah, where were you when the outlaws attacked?
Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
He's gonna say something else. You look nervous.
What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
No. Let's see. We're likely headed that way. Anything we can do? Not until you explain. Details, please. Are you talking about something dangerous? You want me to take care of it? Not until you explain.
I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Extracting how? No, wait, maybe I don't.
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
He's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Yeah, I really don't want to know anymore. Cut to the chase.
Sure. Of course. Our lab's south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
I'll bite. Where are the other two? Why are there two labs?
The newer lab is built for, more sensitive work. We mostly use the old lab for storage these days. Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond tight. My equipment's in the lower levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
All right, I'll head up there and keep an eye out.
Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
All right.
I'm not interested.
Now to find our way out of here. Oh, there it is. All right. All right, we're going to transition outside. Oh, I see lots of creatures. So let's see. Like there's a antibiotics lab. Oh, 0 to 13. 0 to 13. Oh, they got light ammo. All right, well, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to head back inside. Tactical. Let's head back inside. And let me just check my inventory. Oh, we got quite a bit of room. 238. Let's see. Character. Let's go here. Let's repair everything. All right. Let's see. A little bit more DPS. All right. Let's see. 100. 141. Okay. Heavy machine gun. Okay. I think we're okay for now. All right. So yeah, we got quite a bit done on the Groundbreaker. We got now out here to Roseway.
Savannah
ventilation shaft.
Definitely a lot of reading in this game, that's for sure. I think we did probably more reading than we did exploring. But the good news is now we've got some quests where we can start getting out there and start exploring and killing things. But I think, because I'm not sure how long it's going to take, I think this might be a good place to stop. And I'm just going to make sure I've explored thoroughly here before I call it here. See, I think I have been in here. Oh yeah, that's the doctor guy that was ignoring me at first. All right, yeah, so I have been in here. I'm sure there's other places that I haven't. Com's been in there. Been in there. Don't think I can get in there. Okay. Let's just check. See if this door can be opened. Don't think it can. Nope. Okay, so yeah, it looks like that's it right there. All right, so I'm just going to do a quick save here. Okay, so yep, I think this is probably a good place to stop, because after that, when we come back in here, we got some fighting and exploring to do outside of Roseway here. Got quite a few quests we'll need to do, so I bet that's going to take some time. That's I think it's a good place to we can pick it up next time. So yeah, no, this was good. We had got some more of the story, some more of what's going on, more of Wells and Alex. Got some background on them. Looks like, you know, Udom was trying to get information out of Alex, and Alex wasn't buying it. So it looked to me like Udom kept trying to say that they were best friends, but clearly, based on the information we've gotten, Alex didn't see it that way. So yeah, so we got some more of the story. Definitely interested to see how this plays out. We got a long way to go before we can really start unlocking more, you know, because we got, I mean, it's not from what I hear, it's not a long game, but we definitely got, you know, it takes time, obviously. It doesn't feel like we made a lot of progress because we have definitely a lot of reading, but that's okay. We learned how to use the holograph shroud. That's cool. It's pretty much automatic. Once you find the identity of a particular restricted area, then you automatically become that person's identity. So that's awesome. I like that. Like I said, I don't see that very often in games. Oh, as a matter of fact, I think this is the first time I think I've ever seen that used. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, with that. Oh, no problem, Majestic. I'm actually calling my stream too. So yeah, not a problem. Yep, I'm ending it right here. So yep, not a problem. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching. You know, Majestic, Carlin for popping in. I saw Dempsey here. Dempsey's probably still listening. Icarus is probably still listening. So yeah, thank you to all three for stopping in. Sarah, I think I saw Geeky in here earlier. Yeah, so anyone I may have missed, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming in, help supporting the stream. It really does help us out. If you enjoyed the content, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching on Twitch, you know, please follow on Twitch. If you've subscribed and followed, thank you. It really does help us out. I'll be back tomorrow with some more Satisfactory. And around noon. I think the character just said what time. I can't tell. So yeah, around noon my time tomorrow, I'll be back with Satisfactory. Saturday, Sarah should be here, I think, with Power World around 1 p.m. our time. And I'm going to keep watching my system here to see if it's stable. I don't trust it yet because, like I said, the camera, normally when I fire up the games, my video camera didn't lag like it normally does. It lagged pretty hard. The video camera lagged pretty hard. And it seemed like to take the game a little bit of time to load up. So I think it might be the power supply. I'm not sure, but I may just consider just swapping it out if it continues to act up, because like I said, this is doing the same exact thing it did almost a year ago. So I think that's what I might do. and go from there. Yeah, I don't mind playing, multiplayer games, stuff like that. Joining, like Fortnite, the servers and that stuff like that. But when it comes to, like maybe hosting a game or something like that on a local computer, I'm not comfortable with that. With my machine being stable, like Planet Crafter, those kinds of games, that kind of stuff. Until I can figure this out, it kind of stinks because, like I said, this happened last time. Especially I'm being extremely cautious because when I live streamed before, I don't know if the computer shut off or something during the middle of a live stream, so that's why I'm being extremely cautious. So yeah, that's why it makes me nervous if the machine's acting up again. But I think it's the power supply, especially if you've seen anything weird like lag or anything like that on the stream. It could be because of that. So I do apologize if you've seen something like that, but everything seemed okay. I do like the reflections, everything good. So that's why I'm thinking it might be the power supply. But with that, I'm going to keep a check on it. I'm going to get on out of here. This is Silvershade saying, gamers don't die. See you all at the respawn point. Bye, everybody.